Welcome to the flip side, and welcome to another episode of Jurassic World Alive, where I just recorded this entire video and forgot to press record on the camera. So in a way, I didn't actually record it. I just recorded it. I just essentially rehearsed. And so here we go. The camera is actually on this time. And we can go ahead and jump into today's episode, which is all about raids. This is the very first raid that Sarah and I have done in Jurassic World Alive. Since then, we've done like 7 or 8 because we actually really enjoy how raids work in this game. Now, because our experience with these kind of games is mostly in Pokemon Go, we were expecting it, well, we didn't really know what to expect. I will tell you that this is so much better than the raids in Pokemon Go. For so many reasons, but primarily in Pokemon Go, it's just tap, 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 tap. You're just tapping your screen incessantly to attack. And occasionally you'll push a button to like use a special attack or a charged attack that you have charged up. Use that, and then you go back, tap, 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 tap. And there's zero strategy involved besides what Pokemon you're throwing out there to get a type advantage. I mean, technically you can dodge side to side, but that's about it. This game, you actually have the same turn-based combat that you have in PvP and in like the strike battles in campaign. Like all of that is just filtered into this raid system, and you're with 3 other people. So it's super dope. We had so much fun doing it, and we do 2 raids in this video. So hope you guys enjoy watching that as we try to figure out what the heck we're doing, because we did. It did take us a hot minute to kind of figure out how the raids worked. But as we were trying to figure it out and get into a battle and then figure out, just how the whole system works, we were very distracted because we had this encounter while we were out and about where it was the 4th of July when we went out to go for a walk with Tally, our dog, and we were walking around our apartment complex. It was a beautiful day out. There was a bunch of people walking around, and it was really a delightful time, right? But as we were walking, we were like, oh, hey, there's a raid here. Let's walk over there and do that. So we get in range of it, but on our way to where we were going to kind of settle to do the raid, there was this little girl who was walking her German Shepherd. So it was a German Shepherd puppy, so it was pretty small, but still, it's a German Shepherd, man. So we're like, okay, let's walk on the other side of the street from her and, not go the same direction because we don't want that puppy to get excited and see Tally and just like tear this little girl's arm out, right? So we go across the street and we walk kind of behind this, behind these garages, and there's a picnic table over there. So we're like, oh, this is great. Let's settle right here and let's figure out how this raid works, right? So we're doing the raid, we're in the menu as we turn around and realize that this little girl had actually followed us with her puppy to say hello, right? So, so she walks up and she asks if she can pet Tally, and we're kind of looking at our phones and we're like, yeah, of course. So she pets Tally, and then Tally takes like a step towards her dog, and then her little puppy gets freaked out and just boom, bolts. The little girl almost goes toppling over as she gets yanked away by her dog that is like jumped away from Tally. And as you can see here, we used our strong attacks because we didn't know what happened when the health bar hit 0. Didn't realize that it doesn't go to health bar number 2 till the end of the round. Anyways, as we were trying to figure that out, this is all going on, so it was very confusing. But anyway, she comes back again, and she wants now that she's pet our dog, she wants us to pet her dog, right? So go to pet her dog as it like cautiously approaches again, and I kind of reach down to just let it sniff me, and as soon as I put my hand down, rips her off all over again. And at that point we were like, okay, this little girl's gonna leave, right? Because she had like walked like halfway down the block to go catch up with her dog. which didn't get off leash, but pulled her that way. But as we were continuing to do this raid, this girl comes back now with the dog in her arms. She walks up to Sarah like this. She gets like this close to Sarah, and she's like, pet her. And Sarah's so just like no pretense whatsoever. Not like, would you like to pet my dog? Or hey, you should pet my dog. It's really soft. She just walks up with the dog, shoves it in Sarah's face, and is like, pet her. So Sarah pets the dog, and Sarah's like, yep, it's soft. And then the little girl is like, okay, well, I'm gonna go now. And we're like, okay, you do that, but thank you for the entertainment. So anyway, all of that was going on. She was very sweet, and Sarah and I got a good laugh out of that. But we were thinking to ourselves, we're like, where are her parents? She was young enough where I don't think if she was my daughter, I would let her just wander around a place like this. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's a nice area of town. We are in a gated community. Still, though, I guess it's just different, though, because when I was a kid, I used to walk around just everywhere all the time. And even more so, like, when my parents were kids, and they would just be able to walk around, you know, do whatever the heck they wanted. They could go to a different city and come back, and the parents didn't care. And then my parents were kind of strict, but weren't, you know, they let me go around and walk around. But I feel like I wouldn't do that with my kids, at least not at this point. I don't know. I'm not a parent, so I guess I can't really speak to that. But anyways, we were like, well, this kid needs to be talked to by its parents about talking to strangers. So, anyways, story aside, back to the game. We beat that raid. We got some nice rewards. We did find out, I don't think we found out in this episode, but after we finished recording this, we found out that you can only get like the nice reward for a raid boss one time per day. And then you get like a bunch of crappy rewards. There's 10 other times you're allowed to do raids, but you get kind of crummy rewards for it. So really the good rewards come with the very first time that you complete a raid. So we decided to go and, oh man, listen, I just got back from the gym and taking the dog out, so I really need to shower, which is why I look like a hobo. Yeah, so forgive me for my lack of decorum, all right, on the video. It's just the way that it is, yo. So we decided that we wanted to fight the post-Metrodon because we were like, that other raid was so easy. This is gonna be just as easy, right? Maybe. But we went ahead and we took on the post-Metrodon. I've got Rexy, she's got a Allosaurus, and then we've got a couple of Joe Schmoes, including Mr. Pickleface, or Mr. Pickle something. I don't remember exactly what his full name was. But, what is it? Mr. Pickleberry. And he drug this whole thing out way longer than it needed to be because he would not pick a dang attack. Maybe he got disconnected. Don't know. But anyways, Mr. Pickleberry, next time, dude. Let's go. Let's be on it, dude. Speaking of being on it, though, all right, let's talk about being on a team. More specifically, an alliance. So, I have made an alliance in Jurassic World Alive, which is what the Let's Play of this is for. So, made an alliance. It's called Flipsider Games. So, if you would like to join, it is join by request only, so go ahead and shoot over a request if you'd like to join. If you are going to join, please make sure that you actually play the game, because we're really excited about actually progressing in this, and we need to get a strong alliance of players who are actually playing. But if you're new to the game and want to join our alliance and play along with us, you're more than welcome as well. Once you send a request, I don't know if you can send like a message alongside a request to join. If you can, shoot me like your YouTube username and leave a comment below so I can tell who's joining the alliance, because I'd like to see be able to recognize like people in the comments and people in the game and know, you know, where that connection lies. But if you can't send a message with the request, probably just going to accept the first 50 people. So it's going to be first come, first serve. And just put in the little chat in the game what your YouTube username is, so we can know who's there and who's not. So anyway, super cool, super fun. Sarah and I have been having a blast playing this, and I remember when I played originally, there were no alliances in the game yet. That wasn't a thing. So we're still trying to figure out how that system works. So that'll be cool to be able to kind of do that with you guys. But let's talk a little bit more about the raids, because there was one more thing I wanted to talk about, and that is when we first that's my crying emoji. When we first jumped into the raid, I was super pumped because I had just unlocked the remaining tiers of the Tyrant Pass, which last episode we bought the premium version of that pass but hadn't unlocked all the tiers yet. Between that episode and when we were doing this raid, I did go and unlock the rest of the tiers of that pass. So I had a really strong hybrid whose name I cannot pronounce that you guys saw in the last episode, and a level 19 Rexy. So I was ready to rock and roll, man. I was so pumped to use those dinosaurs in a raid battle, and then I realized that you can't do that on these lower level raids. Like, it gates out. So if you're doing a rare, it looks like the highest level creature you can use is a rare. When you're doing the epic raid, the highest level or the highest rarity creature you can use is an epic. And then there are, I think, I don't know what they refer to them, what the proper titles are, but there's red, green, and then there's like the apex boss ones as well. So really excited to try those because I have dinosaurs I really want to use for those and reuse in a raid battle, but I'm not a high enough level to attempt any of those yet. So all in good time, we will eventually get there. But one more cool thing, you see now at this point, the two takes that I've done are starting to blend together. So I don't remember what's been said this time versus what was said last time. I think this was last time, so I'm gonna repeat it because it's something that Sarah and I thought was super cool. So in this game, you don't have to be near each other to participate in a raid together, which is super cool because Sarah was at work yesterday and she texted me, she's like, "There's a Carl at my work!" And so she sends me an invite and we did the Carnotaurus raid together while she was at work and I was here. And now it's super cool. In Pokemon Go, again, referencing that again, you have to have like a special item to do a raid remotely. So it was super cool in here that you can just do that anytime. And we've actually done a handful of raids that way over the last couple days where we've done, okay, so what raids have we done? We've done Carl, we've done Blue, we've done, and then the two in this episode, but we've done a couple of those a couple times. And there we go. Yeah, I couldn't do that one yet. Too high of a level for me. But we're getting there. We are getting there. And a new season has just started. So we're going to be buying the premium pass for the new season and unlocking all the tiers for that. And that's hopefully going to help jump our level up. I also have about 20-ish dinosaurs to unlock with you guys in the next episode. So I'm looking forward to doing that as well. So anyways, that is the episode for today. I'm so sorry if it was all over the place as I was trying to recall what I talked about previously. That's always the worst, man. When you lose an episode, that is just, well, I didn't lose an episode, but I lost my take. And that's really frustrating because it's like, oh man, that was the take. Now let's try to replicate that. Anyway, here we go. There's the episode for you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in our alliance and doing more of these videos because seriously, I've just been having so much fun with this game and with hanging out with you guys here in these videos. So anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. And I will see, I guess we should, how much DNA did I get for this guy? Did I get one more shot? 56. if if I look like a drunk person trying to shoot, I was walking my dog at the same time, which I do not recommend. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see all of you on the flip side.